Okay, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back to the show. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow that Twitter and Instagram right down below. Today, we're going to be talking about Joy Taylor. Who's Joy Taylor, man? Well, Joy Taylor is a ESPN analyst, or a Fox analyst, a sports analyst. She jumps around from show to show. She was on The Herd with Colin Cowherd, and now she's on Undisputed, or I think it was vice versa. But moral of the story is she is a sports analyst on Fox. And, you know, she was married to a coach. She was married to somebody who was wealthy, engaged. And 8 months ago, the engagement got called off. Now, this woman was a very beautiful woman. She still is. But she looked more put together, more representable. She looked great. And 8 months ago, when the engagement fell off, I would imagine she went through a brief period of, sadness and stuff. But it's now translated into another phase, which is anger and hatred. She put up a tweet about a player that her analysis was completely off. And so people were criticizing her analysis. Okay? They weren't criticizing her. They were criticizing her analysis. On Thanksgiving night, from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m., you heard me right, guys. This is a true story. I'm not just making this stuff up. From 4 p.m. to 1 a.m., she tweeted over 100 times to multiple different people criticizing that one tweet. Name-calling, shaming, calling them incels, destroying every man's confidence because of the criticism toward her analysis of this professional sports player from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. on Thanksgiving night. On Thanksgiving night. Wow. That is another level of loneliness. That is if you explain that to me, I would think you're talking, like if you said, hey man, somebody was on Twitter yesterday, on Thanksgiving night from 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. and they were pretty much criticizing everybody. They were just roasting everybody for hours. How do you think this person looks? I would be like, I don't know, they're probably like a poor 50-year-old man living in their mom's basement, like who's unattractive, I guess. If you told me this was Joy Taylor, a very stunning, gorgeous, multi-million-dollar sports analyst on Fox News, I would have done a double take. I would have been like, what? There's no way. It just goes to show action speaks louder than words. Going this far over people's criticism over one take on a sports player shows not only your insecurity, but your lack of love and care in your actual life, in your real life. Put Twitter aside. How do you have any substance, any love, any life within you when you are doing this on Thanksgiving night? From 4 p.m. to 1 a.m. responding to everybody on Thanksgiving night. Like, do you have family? Do you have people to go out with? She cut her hair. Her hair looks like a Jew fro now. She looks like Moose from Step Up 2. And she just doesn't, I don't know. She gained a lot of weight, and she doesn't, people, when she was criticizing people, they started to talk back to her. They started to tell her, okay, you're going to criticize me? Well, XYZ. And then she was just like, and she was going even more in. So I don't have a Twitter, but I decided to go on her Twitter. On the internet, you could just type in someone's Twitter handle. And, wow. She tweets like once or twice every like 10 minutes. I think she's always on Twitter. She's literally like, look at her. You might say like, oh my God, this guy is saying that she did this on Thanksgiving night. Let me go on her Twitter page and scroll and see. You can't. I literally was like scrolling, guys. Like I was going so far down to find these tweets because she tweets once or twice every 10 minutes. It's ridiculous. Every hour she has like 10 to 15 tweets. I don't understand. Is she always on Twitter? Is that all she's doing? She's just sitting down just on Twitter all day? I find it ironic because you always hear all the time that money is not the source of happiness. Money is not the source. And you always hear people without money and they go, get out of here, man. If I had $1 million, dude, I'd be the happiest man alive. This is a prime example. This is a prime example. This doesn't seem like a happy person. The only thing that she has right now is money. That's it. Okay? If tomorrow she got robbed and stripped of all her money, she has no other source of pride and justice and confidence. Her hair is all buzzed off. She's gained a lot of weight. She may be fired from her job. And she has no husband, no children, no nothing. So the only thing and she's over 30 years old. You know, she looks like she hit the wall. I don't understand how... I don't understand how this happens, but anyway, Joy, got a lot of hatred in your heart. I think the first step is to understand that you need to love yourself. You need to love yourself. That's it. Nobody is going to force you to love you. Nobody is going to understand that but you. And you're going to die someday. I know that sounds harsh, but you are. You are going to pass away. We all are. So what are you going to do when you lay in your deathbed and you stare up at the ceiling? What are you going to do? Because time's running out, Joy. Time's running out. You got to understand that life is way better off brushing aside the bad things that happen to you and trying your best to love yourself than continuously trying to ignore the bad things that happen to you and projecting that hatred to other people. That sounds like a headache. Can't believe you're doing that at this late of an age. Let me know what you guys think. Make sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.